Welcome to the Informed and Oblivious podcast, episode 28. I am Meme Lord Phil, and this is Can't Draw Raymond. Can't draw, apparently.
I can't. It's terrible.
Yeah, I can't tell the difference between you flipping me off at a pot leaf. It looks the same. Which I don't know if that says more about your pot leaf or your hand.
I mean, the pot leaf was especially terrible.
Okay.
It was.
All right.
I tried like 4 times to redraw it, and then each time it just came out worse. I'm like, all right, fuck it. This is what it is.
Again, there's art classes, and if you can't draw, it doesn't matter because there's Sora. Yep. Is your butt not working?
And
Click
I probably
your
have
button.
to redo the drivers for the touch. That's fine.
Click the button. Stop yawning.
I can't help it. Sorry.
You can't be tired.
Why not?
It's not allowed.
I'm allowed to be tired.
No. Never sleep. Sleep when you're dead. You need sleep.
Why I'm tired?
You need sleep.
I need sleep.
You're never going to get it.
I quoted that song to you so many times, and you always just told me to shut up.
Yeah, because I never get sleep.
And then you heard the song, and now you quote it.
No, I'm just making fun of you because you're sleepy. Just chug obscene amounts of coffee during the day and you'll be fine.
I don't like coffee.
Tea.
I don't like tea.
Just drink the powdered form of caffeine.
I do have pre-workout in there.
I mean, that's kind of the same thing. Well, I don't know. I don't know how a pre-workout would affect you right now. Probably best not to mix that with alcohol, though. That's like the whole Red Bull and alcohol thing. Great way to fucking explode your heart.
It's like a Four Loko. I'll be fine.
We are the Four Loko generation.
And I do like Monster and vodka. So
I feel like that's not as bad because it's like the ounce to ounce ratio. Like a Red Bull is like a much smaller can, so it's much more concentrated, and like a Monster is more like a beer.
maybe
Like, how many Monsters in vodka do you have?
just one.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
They limit you to 6 Red Bulls in vodka, I think, right? That's what it was when we were down in AC. They were like 6 per customer.
6 sounds like a lot as it is.
Well, I feel like past that, you risk a lot of damage anyway. But yeah. Well, I guess I don't know. It depends how you chug those energy drinks. I tell you what, fucking made me feel god awful was that Phoenix energy drink.
Yeah, I looked for that. I couldn't find it.
It's the Barstool Sports guy, his energy drink.
Yeah, like I said, I looked for it the last time I was at the store and the last time I was at Wawa, but I couldn't find it at other place.
I think you have to order it online.
Okay.
Or it's like at like Whole Foods or something. Because it's supposed to be like super good for you. But it just made me feel like I was having a heart attack.
Yeah, I like Rain.
How much caffeine was in that one?
300 milligrams.
Yeah, this is like the same.
Yeah, and I'll drink like 1 or 2 of those a day.
Yeah, this says limited to. Yours says 18 and over.
I could drink more than those a day. I just choose not to.
Yeah, it's probably best you don't. Yeah, because I was looking that up, and then I was like, man, I had these Red Bulls and I felt fine, and then I drank that and I felt like I was gonna die, and then I was like, oh, yeah, Red Bull has like a fraction of that. Red Bull's like drinking a cup of coffee.
How much caffeine is in, what was it, Phoenix?
Yeah. Phoenix energy drink.
Phoenix has 200 milligrams of caffeine.
No, it was more than that.
That's what it says.
Maybe there, yeah.
Yeah, 200.
But they say limit 2 per day.
Phoenix Energy Shot, if it was a smaller one, says 280.
No.
2 fluorons bottle.
No, it was the regular thing.
Yeah,
but
200.
Yeah, but again, it says limited 2. But that might be because of all the fucking vitamins in it.
700 milligrams of electrolytes.
But it's also that green tea caffeine. Yeah. And, like, I've had concentrated, like, green tea stuff before, and it makes me feel weird. Yeah, green tea is, like...
Watermelon lime, interesting.
So the fellas got the
I'm looking for your warning on it.
It's on like
On the side there. Yeah, do not exceed 2 servings per day. Yep.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Interesting.
But I think it's because of all those other vitamins in there. Because certain vitamins you can't piss out. So like it's probably like if you had too many of whatever that was, you would be not feeling good. But really, I think it's more the niacin in it was making that whole situation not good because you get the niacin flush.
But yeah, the rains I like are 300. They're super tasty. The orange dreamsicle and rainbow sherbet ones are fucking delicious.
But I also drank that Phoenix thing because it was like the size of a Red Bull. I drank it way too fast for what it was. Had I known it was going to be like double or like the caffeine, I probably would have taken some. I like fucking like drank it.
I usually drink the rain. It typically takes me like between 30 minutes and an hour.
Yeah, no, I drank this in like 5 minutes. And then I was like, why does it feel like my heart's going to explode? And I like looked at the can. I was like, limit 2 per day. I was like, what the fuck? One of the other guys had already had like multiple cans of it. They're like, what do you mean limit 2? I was like, this is why you're so off the wall right now? He's like, I had 2 already. I was like, don't have more.
Yeah, I'm really curious to try that and see how I feel. They generally don't bother me.
You'll feel like the Barstool Sports guy. You'll have a sudden urge to taste different pizzas and review them.
I do have a sudden urge for pizza. I'm going to be ordering some pizza when we're done with this podcast.
Okay. Well, it is the start of your weekend, so you're entitled. It's the start of my work week. But that's okay. But yeah, so now that we've rambled enough, speaking of that's okay and rambling and who knows where I'm going with this, if you like the rambling that we do, as always, subscribe, follow, comment, hit the noti bell, do all those things that you do. And you can find us on YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, and occasionally TikTok. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Way to finish off my little intro there.
It would have been a bigger belch, but I was like holding it in to wait for the intro to finish, and then it kind of like whisked out at the end of it.
I gotta give the speeches. So there's a lot of weird shit that's been going on this week. More Twitch drama. We'll get into that. That one's fun. Twitch is falling apart because all their streamers are going at each other's throats now. It's super fun.
The only thing I saw was something with Emaru and Mizkiff.
Yes, yeah. Well, that's the main thing that like came up from all of this. But like, there's just so much infighting. There's also like the Ludwig thing where Ludwig was like, "Yeah, I'm not friends with like any of you fucks."
I didn't see that.
And as soon as I'm retired, I'm not gonna talk to most of you. Yeah, because it's like an Asmongold was commenting on it because right. It's like people think that like streamers are all friends and whatnot. And he's like, no,
it's a business.
Yeah, he's like, we're coworkers. He's like, fucking everybody that we collab with is like a business thing.
Yeah.
And like, just like you got some coworkers.
The only reason they meet up together is to make money.
Yeah, exactly. And like some you got coworkers you like and some you don't. And apparently Ludwig doesn't like a lot of his coworkers. But yeah, but no, the meme lord thing though was because I don't know if you saw today, fucking GameStop put out a thing saying that the console war is officially over.
I didn't see that. No.
Yeah. So they said like the console war started with like Halo CE back in the day in the 2000s being the first exclusive title on Xbox, and now in 2026 the new Halo CE will be on PlayStation. So they're like the console wars are officially over. It's like time to de-arm. GameStop's a demilitarized zone. You can come in and like buy content, sell games. You're good. So they put out a whole funny statement, kind of like how the White House puts out like press briefings about like ending conflicts and whatnot. It was like in that style. So then the official White House account replied on to GameStop thing with a fucking with a image of Trump in the Master Chief like armor on the White House lawn with an energy sword.
For like the actual official White House.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then GameStop responded back to that, like they're like they responded back of basically like, you know, thank you for like ending the conflict, or thank you for like engaging in this or whatever, you know what I mean? Like basically like trying to play up to the whole like Trump ending like the conflicts thing. And then they posted another like AI generated thing where they had Master Chief or they had Trump's like looking through the Master Chief like fucking goggles, like the Master Chief visor, and in the background they put the fucking meme of JD Vance, like the fat JD Vance meme. They put that head on Cortana's body.
These are great.
Yeah.
They got fucking Master Chief shaking hands with them in the Oval Office.
Yeah, that's not part of this, but the like people have been memeing the shit now because of this. But and then fucking Ice put out a thing. Yeah.
Cortana JD Vance.
Yeah, Cortana JD Vance did. And then
why does he look like Chumley from fucking Pawn Stars?
Because that's the fat JD Vance. You've seen the fat JD Vance meme, right? Like baby JD Vance.
No.
You haven't seen the fat JD Vance meme? Like they try to like meme on him hard, and he's like, dude, it's just too funny. Yeah. They've like done it. I don't know why. It's like that's like part of like the fucking the left can't meme kind of shit. But like everybody was like, that's actually pretty funny looking. We're gonna use it for like everything. But then in addition to all of this shagananigans, fucking the Department of Homeland Security web page also commented on the thing and said finishing this fight, and then put the fucking like Master Chief like on the Halo ring thing and said destroy the flood, join ice.gov.
I did see that one.
Yeah. So that was like part of this whole like string of like
I didn't realize that was official.
Oh yeah. That's an official like
I thought that
ice
was
thing.
it was a meme.
People are losing their minds over this shit today, and like, you know, because we got the meme lord in chief out there. And the best part is, I don't even think Trump like cares. He's just got like a young person on the social media account, and they saw that shit, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna post this like Trump like meme, because Trump doesn't know what Halo is.
Handling his own shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he handles his personal thing, but like the White House one is definitely not
for
him.
sure. I was watching a Linus Tech Tip video yesterday, I think, and he was saying that like he's got a TikTok, but he legitimately doesn't know it gets uploaded to his TikTok because he doesn't do it. Like he's in them, but it's his employees doing shit.
Yeah, of course.
He's like, yeah, when he came up to me and he said, hey, look at the camera, and I looked at the camera, and then he goes to the video, and it's a filter, and he's like opening his eyes and blinking and sticking his tongue out. And he's like, oh, so that's what you were doing. But he didn't know what it was until after it was uploaded.
You gotta have trust in those people, man. But yeah, so they're memeing all that shit. People are losing their minds again. They're like, how can they do this? Is this even legal? And I was like, it was pretty funny, but like I feel like Ice missed a better beat there. And it was like fight off the alien invaders and like fighting the Covenant instead of the flood.
Yeah.
But whatever. They were like, yeah, we're Ice. Come join Ice to fight the flood. Which, if Space Force actually was fighting the flood and Ice was at the front of it, we would all join. Because that would be sick. Although I don't want to be a zombie, but maybe I would. It'd be like being part of the Borg. Can't be that bad, right?
I don't know.
You get a unified hive mind, man.
I'll stay on the not flood side.
Yeah, but if the flood comes, everybody's got to fight.
Yeah, but I'd prefer not to be part of the flood.
I mean, ideally. But if you die fighting the flood, you become the flood.
Yes.
I don't know where I'm going with it.
Me neither.
But yeah, so there's that little thing today. I laughed. Then there's got the Twitch drama. I thought at first it was gonna be like Emiru responding to the whole like TwitchCon thing, which
Mm-hmm.
still hasn't really been settled. But Twitch just like doesn't give a shit because there was other people that were harassing, I guess, male streamers or something, and Twitch responded to that where they assaulted them by banning those people for 24 hours. So Twitch is
Come
kind of
on,
in hot
Twitch.
water right now. Twitch
Yeah.
is like not looking good. But then, it seems like all this started with the Hassan like shot caller thing,
Mm-hmm.
like which I didn't even realize this until watching a video today. Somebody memed a song about that. I think like "Shock My Dog" is like the #1 song on YouTube music.
Oh, gross.
No, he was making fun of the guy, and like it's like he made this like Kanye West like kind of like style track about Hassan shocking his dog, and about how he likes to, if my dog leaves his little area, and when I make him sit there for 8 hours, I send 1,000 volts into his jaw.
Poor pup.
Yeah, well, the song's pretty good. Apparently, that guy that made that song is also the same guy that made a previous song about Hassan. Said, "I'm a communist with a Gucci bag."
Okay. I don't know anything about Hassan.
You don't know who Hassan Piker is?
Barely.
He's like a nephew of the Young Turks guys. Do you know the Young Turks?
No.
Okay, you don't need to know. But all you need to know is this guy's like pro, like fucking Hamas, like all those have called for like literal like acts and threats of terrorism, and never getting taken down. Twitch never suspends his account, but the guy looks like he shocks his dog with a fucking dog collar on stream, and that takes him out, which is so fucking funny. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so he can make literal terroristic threats. Fine, nobody cares. The minute the guy like is shocking
Don't
his
don't hurt
dog,
the dog. Yeah.
huh?
Don't hurt the dog.
Well, I mean, yes, but also they're not illegal. You could not like it. That's fine. It's fair. But it's not like he's doing something. It's not like he took a cattle prod and was like, yeah, shock collars are a thing. They're illegal.
Don't hurt the dog.
I don't really care either way. You know my stance on animals. Care about people. And then I won't go out of my way to be intentionally cruel to animals, but I don't give a fuck about them.
Don't hurt the dog, Phil.
I won't. I told you I won't go out of my way to be intentionally cruel to them.
Good.
Except if they're insect. And then I will stomp them out if they're in my home.
That's fair.
Yeah. Outside, I generally don't fuck with them unless they fuck with me first.
And they will, because insects are assholes.
They will. But I will, inside or outside, kill all mosquitoes with extreme prejudice.
I hate mosquitoes.
Fuck them things.
I don't know what blood type they like, but I have it.
Sweet. They love that sweet blood, and I got tons of it. Fucking all those little bitey things bite me. But yeah, so he shocked that dog. That started a huge drama on Twitch. People taking different sides, people taking different camps. Some people like taking a side, some people not taking a side. It just like whole like disruption there. And then now Emiru came out about Mizkif and like accusing him of all this shit. But somebody like had a video today that was like pretty accurate to that. You know the episode where like Cartman on South Park's like dating the one girl, and then like she comes back, he's acting all cold, and he's like, yeah, we broke up, but we got back together because she was like threatened to kill herself and blah 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 blah. And then the girlfriend of Cartman goes to Stan or whatever and is like, can I talk to you? And like tells him that like, yeah, me and Cartman broke up, and then he threatened to kill himself, and then I got back together with him. Like that was like basically like the Emiru Mizkif drama was like essentially that. And I don't know why it's coming out now. I don't know what he's doing that's like making them bring this up, because apparently this happened like a very long time ago. But basically, they had more or less had like a high school relationship drama. Like what she's describing, everything like that they were doing, and like he's like threatening to kill himself and blah blah blah. And I'm like, it just sounds like people dating in high school. Like it sounds like millennials like in high school dating, like and him getting all emo and like flipping between like you're doing better than me, so I hate you, and then I love you, and then I hate you,
I
and
don't
it's
know.
just like
I only watched like a 10-second clip of it.
I watched the full thing where like Asmongold's like reacting to the whole thing because he's like he was part of like the whole OTK drama. Apparently they were like keeping it on the low too because like they weren't supposed to be dating because they were technically like employees of the same company, and he's like, but they could have been dating. They would have just had to sign some extra paperwork that would be like, yeah, like you can't sue us
Yeah,
if this goes south.
gotta go to HR first.
Yeah, exactly. And they're like, yeah, we wouldn't have had a problem with it because, like, I guess like Asmongold like had a I guess he was like the founder or partner founder of like OTK.
Something like
I
that.
don't really know how that whole thing worked, but yeah, so like he's a piece of shit apparently, and apparently that's the way he works for everybody. Because dude, Mizkif not only dated Emiru. Do you know that Maya girl, the one that like fucking like streams with the animals all the time
Mhm.
because she has that. He was dating her too.
Hmm.
I don't know how the fuck this guy's landed these girls.
Yeah.
The Eberu one kind of makes a little bit of sense because he's like, oh, I'll protect you from your like stalkers and shit like that, and like typical like again, sound like a high school relationship. I don't really know what's going on. Nobody really knows what's going on. But now a whole bunch of other streamers are like jumping on this fucking pile, and it just seems like that whole streaming world is eating itself, and I don't know why. I don't know where all this streamer drama is coming from right now. Is like streaming dead, and people are like, "Fuck, I gotta like eat up as much followers as I can right now."
Well, it has been dropping since COVID, right? So
On Twitch, Kick has been doing very well.
okay.
Kick is like the new like free speech, like you can do what you want as long as it doesn't violate terms and conditions, like fucking platform. Whereas like Twitch plays favorites and they'll ban you like immediately if they don't like what you say. Kick is like, yeah, say what you want, just don't make threats and don't show porn. And they're like, we can do that. Fuck it easy. Yeah, so like, cause I guess Kick kind of learned from fucking like the whole Rumble and X thing, and it was like, let the people say what they want, and people will come and watch it, and we don't care who watches what because we make money.
Yep, it's always traffic.
Yeah, it's fucking great. I love it. And there's got to be a product for some of these things anyway, because everybody's like, well, I don't want my shit advertised on that. And it's like, I feel like it's got to be easy to do because like these things all have algorithms to it and they can assign your bent. I feel like companies would want to be like, yeah, I want to be promoted on more right wing creators and I want to be promoted more left wing creators. I want a mix. I want fucking middle. I want nobody political at all. Like, I can't imagine like it's hard to do that with the algorithm. You know what I mean? We get tailored ads all the time, or just do that.
Yeah. I wonder if it's is it selectable or does it like figure it out? It says, hey, hey, these people actually click on it more. This is who you're going to get shown to, or can you actually select your target audience? I wonder.
I don't know. I feel like you could. I feel like the shit's smart enough to do that now.
I'm gonna look that up because I'm actually curious.
Come on now, Jamie. I love that the first thing is, can advertising be a tax write-off? Somehow I feel like no.
Still in images. All right, yeah. So they can select ads with criteria like demographics, interest, behaviors, and purchase intent. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. So like, yeah. So Kick's like, fuck it, we don't care. And again, it's Microsoft backed. So like, Microsoft is like, we don't care as long as you don't talk about Windows 11.
It's Xbox backed.
Because fucking
everything's in Xbox now.
Yeah, I know. Except Windows 11. Windows 11 is just a crapshoot that keeps breaking itself with updates.
Mm-hmm.
I still love it forced an update recently, and I think that update that it forced was to fix the fucking breaking of safe mode. Because like that, like usually I don't get those kind of updates because the work computer like blocks it, and like this was like, no, you have to get this like right now. Like we don't care.
Fucking, I had to update my BIOS today.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it has been a while, but the BIOS was from I think it was actually from January though. It was earlier this year. But I tried to open Overwatch for the first time in a long time, And Blizzard, before it opened, gave me a pop up and said, "Hey, your BIOS and your processor chipset on it is out of date. We strongly recommend that you download the update to your BIOS that has this thing in it and fix it." And then I clicked OK, and then it auto launched the game after that. It didn't stop launching it from that. And as it launched it, and immediately redlined the temperature on my CPU. So I Alt F4 the game and then installed the BIOS update. But I think that has I think this has more to do with the Blizzard shitty coding than anything else.
Yeah, well, the new Battlefield thing is kind of fucked too. Battlefield forces you to have the whole lock to your chipset thing on it for the anti-cheat.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like, you have to have this, and I was like,
interesting.
Meh.
We have to have it for Windows 11 anyway.
I know.
So.
But I don't want to. I'm not updating to Windows 11 anytime soon. They're like, our security features have ran out. I'm like, okay, what do I care?
The computer gonna get hacked.
Unlikely. I have other security. That's the thing. They're like, oh, there's security vulnerabilities. It's like, okay, well, my sole security on my computer is not Windows. I never understand that. They're like, it's unsupported. I'm like, yeah, well, make Windows 11 better, and then maybe I'll switch. Instead of making a system that's trying to masquerade as a fucking Mac OS.
For the most part, I really don't mind Windows 11.
I really don't like it either.
I don't spend a ton of time in the operating system of Windows anyway. I open whatever program I want to use at the time and use the program. The actual features of Windows don't really matter to me much. So I don't know why people get mad.
For a work computer, it does, because I need to change IPs and whatnot a lot.
It does make it slightly more annoying to get to the settings.
Yes.
Yeah. So what I did to circumvent that was the settings that I need to get to a lot for those, I just save shortcuts to them on my desktop.
I don't know why Windows continues edition after edition to bury those things deeper and
Make
deeper.
It harder to find. Yeah.
I'm like, why?
Go to settings. Where's all? I know there's a control panel option for this thing. Why is it not in the settings? You have to actually go to the search bar, type in control panel, open it up. It still exists. You just can't click on it anywhere. You have to search for it.
I don't know why it's hard. What they should do once and for all to solve that, right? They should just have two different windows. The normal Windows, and then select expert mode. Be like, I want to operate in expert mode. And expert mode stops hiding the fucking settings from you and just gives them.
Yep.
Here you go. Here's the old school panel with everything. And I don't know if they fixed it in Windows 11, but I really wish they would. Can we make it so that you can actually move disk partitions without a fucking third-party tool? Why is the native Windows Disk Manager shit compared to an actual third-party tool? Because of the stupid fucking recovery drive that they put at the end of your disk partition.
They haven't fixed that, and they never will.
And I don't know why. If third-party software could do it, just add the functionality to your own code. You're telling me they can do it, but you can't?
They're never going to update that tool. They don't care.
Fucking crazy to me. I gotta download stuff that seems like it'd be a fucking virus and then uninstall it so that I can extend a disk partition. The last time I did it for one of my VMs, I thought I did get a virus. I was like, what the fuck? But it ended up being something else. But I went to uninstall it and my fucking computer black screened and I was like, what the fuck's going on? Something completely unrelated. But the fact that I even had to sit there and be like, I don't know, is it fucked now because it's fucking this stupid third party disk management tool? But anyway, I digress. Twitch drama. Drama llamas. Everybody's getting in on the drama llama ding dong, and I'm here for it because they're all spilling the tea on each other, and I love the infighting.
What's the best tea?
That they're all shitty people, but that's a pretty obvious tea.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're all basically reality TV stars. Let's be honest here. But the trashy reality TV stars. The trashier versions of them.
They get on stream and they put on a show.
Some of them are just because they're the early adopters. Like Asmongold is only as good as he is because he did that like fucking right from the beginning and
Mm-hmm.
was like streaming and built an audience when it wasn't really a big thing. If he started like today with no audience, it'd probably
Yeah, no
never
one will
get
watch him.
anyone.
Yeah.
Nobody would watch that. It's kind of like Lewis Black didn't hit his stride till he became an old man, and then his whole like angry comedy bit
It
as an
suddenly
old
worked.
man
Yeah.
is funny. But like people are like, no, I was like, dude, Lewis Black did that shit for a very long time. But when he was young and doing it, you're just like, why is this guy so angry? He's old and doing it. They're like, this guy's angry and old. It's funny.
It is funny.
It was just like I saw a skit of a guy like he's old, a very old guy doing a skit about like dating. He said, "Yeah, I just signed up for this this website for elderly dating called Carbon Date."
That would be very funny.
I asked this lady for a number. She told me 140/89. It's like the nice thing about dating women my own age is I don't have to meet their parents. I was like, you go, old dude.
Yeah, that sounds like one of those Laugh Factory comedians.
So what do I want to do when I'm old, if and when I can retire? I'll just like go
Go do
around to like
stand-up.
open mics and not give a fuck. Just say like the most outlandish shit. Be like, either I'm funny or I'm not funny. Either way, it's something to do.
I was bored when
Yeah.
I did stand up.
Yeah, it was lonely. Came out here tonight. How you guys doing? Tell me about your grandkids.
Is this thing on?
Fuck it, who cares? And then finally, the last thing besides the whole Twitch drama, which is just like a little thing. I just thought, like, I saw that shit. I was like, can we like not give a fuck? Like, also like with all these things where they're like, oh, they're like they assaulted me, they're violent, they're all these things. Can we normalize like if somebody actually does assault you, like, and for ladies and men, because men get assaulted too. Like we don't talk about it, but it happens. Can we normalize going and filing fucking police reports?
For real.
Because she even like in her fucking like long ass like statement about this was like, I kept quiet about it because I didn't want to like get all these people involved, and I said like I wouldn't say anything unless like he started doing it again. I'm like, so there's somebody that at least in your eyes is fucking an abusive person and like
and
doing these things.
might
and you're
do it
letting,
again.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
letting roam the street to like potentially abuse other people. Like, can we stop being like, oh well, it's tough to go and report? No, it's not. You can literally call 911 at any time. And they're like, well, we're working on getting a restraining order. I'm like, working on it when you've got millions in lawyers and security tells me that there's probably not much of a case there. Because, like, you could get a restraining order for anything at, like, the drop of a hat. Like, fucking, like, you looked at me funny. I want a restraining order. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't know. I take all these things with a grain of salt because to me, if somebody's doing something like that or violent or anything like that and you never report it to police, like,
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll reserve judgment till there's more information.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but like if it does, we need to start like fucking people need to report that shit. And then let the law sort it out. And at least that way, if you did report it, one is credibility on your part. And if nothing happens, you've at least established the pattern of history. Because people don't understand that one either. If you file a police report, even if they investigate it and go like, hey, there's nothing, if it comes up again, they know, hey, back in this day, this was filed against this person. Very similar thing, very similar motive. Back then we said nothing happened, but now it's repeating itself. Now we're going to take it more seriously. I don't think people like realize that that's how that works. It's like your permanent record when you're in school, you know? And they look it up. Like, oh yeah, you're a good kid. What about all these times you were in detention? Let's not talk about those.
But I mean, I do get why he doesn't go report it. Like there's shame as a victim plays a huge part of it, as well as fear of making a bad situation worse.
No, I understand, but like you as a person, you kind of have a responsibility too of like now you're letting, especially somebody that has as much reach as that, you're letting somebody like that have access to more people and further these things. And like everybody like gets in front of a camera and like says like, oh, this is all that shit that happens. But like also like we need shit too where like if you're not filing police reports, stuff like that, and you just say stuff, we need more like hard hitting like slander and defamation like laws. Because like at this point too, because if there is no open case, he's kind of got a case to like fucking sue her and be like, dude, you just like said all this like that's not true. Prove it.
Mm-hmm.
So I hate all this he said, she said drama. Like,
sure or not, he's going to have a hard time working in the industry in the future.
I think he's done anyway.
Yeah.
Well, he's got his like select little audience, and that's the thing. Like some of the, like the streamers have these weird like parasocial relationships with their viewers, where like it doesn't matter what's going on, they're always going to follow them, which is good for if you're trying to make money. But also like that's why like
it's a little culty.
I know we had talked about like streaming like video games or something at some point, but like I feel like that community is like super like toxic and weird, and those are the people that get you swatted and shit like that. And like I don't really want to deal with all that nonsense and headache. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if you get a YouTube following, yeah, that stuff can still happen, but it's more infrequent / doesn't really happen because they're not going to get the rise out of it unless you're doing like daily live shows. Like people that do the live shows on YouTube tend to have that happen too. But like people swat people because they want to see you get fucked up on stream. Like while it's live.
Yeah.
And so like if you don't have that, you can get like still the weird stalkers and shit like that. But all 9 of our subscribers don't stalk us.
Or do.
Raise into it.
And get a lot of other people to stalk us too.
Yeah, raise into it.
And watch our episode so we can get money.
Raise into it, just not in the way you want them to be into it. In a way that you might be creeped out as a stalker.
And I'm going to have to file a report because Phil's constantly verbally abusive to me.
I mean, I don't think that's... Is that a crime? Is being verbally abusive a crime?
Yes. Well, I think to a point.
I don't think it is. Not in the U.S. They're like, he verbally abused me. It's like, okay, leave the room. Physically abusive, yes. Physically abusive, for sure, 100%. But I don't know if being verbally abusive is a crime. Unless it's to, like, kids. I feel like if you have children, then it's... But I don't even know if that's a crime or if they just take your kids away. Fuck AI mode.
No, not a crime in the U.S., but can lead to criminal charges depending on the circumstances. If it includes threats of harm.
Yeah. If you're doing like that.
Constituents harassment. You definitely harass me. You do threaten to harm me a lot. And we live together, so it's domestic verbal violence.
Shut the fuck up. That's not happening. Don't you do that to me, Ricky Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
Threaten you with harm. We used to say go die in a hole a lot. But that was just like a group, like a joke thing. Yeah, go die in a hole. But yeah, there you go. Verbal is not considered that. But again, like I know, I get it. People get in tough situations, but like trust me, people, there's always a way out of those situations. There's plenty of like shelters, like all this stuff around the country and resources to help people. And never be afraid to call 911. Like, call cops and tell them you don't feel safe and you need an escort to, like, leave the house and get away. They'll do it. They might not be happy that you called emergency services to do that. They might want you to call a police number. But, like, if you're that scared for your life, call 911. I don't know. I get it, and I won't fully understand it because I've never been in that situation 100%. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But, like, it's just, like, I don't know. To me, it's just, you can find a moment to just call when they're gone. Unless they're watching you 24/7, and then that's human trafficking, and they get things in the hospitals for that.
Private eyes, they're watching you.
Then you break your arm, you go to the hospital, go to the bathroom, and put, like, the little red sticker on the thing or whatever. Yeah. Or right on the door, help me.
When I was leaving Philly yesterday, I saw... I think it was a Charger. With like either white or like gray, and there was like written in, it was I don't know if it was like paint or what, or if it was like lipstick or whatever, but it was written in bright red on the sides. Help me. I don't know. I couldn't tell if it was like a Halloween decoration of some sort or just like a fucked up paint job. But if I was closer to the car, I would have like knocked on the window and been like, "Yo, you can't drive down the road with that on there, right? Like that's not okay."
That's a really bad thing to do. It's like you're gonna get the police called on you for that. Like,
so I couldn't. It was a little too far away and it was dark, so I couldn't tell if it was like a vengeful ex had done like painted his car or something like that, or if it was like a Halloween decoration or something. But
this time of year, probably Halloween. But yeah, you don't know. But yeah, fucking, I don't know. So we'll see. People are taking sides right now. The more Twitch drama to come, I'm sure. People are making tons of content about it. We're making content about it. It is what it is. But again, like why it came out now, and apparently like she was like dating or seeing him up until like even last year. So I'm like, they've been doing this, like they've been like on and off like for, and it just sounds like a high school, like a bad high school relationship.
Yeah.
And again, she's like, oh, he would like throw his like phone and stuff at me, things like that. And I'm like, again, call the police.
Or just fucking leave.
Or again, she has her own personal security that she has for like other things. Get your fucking security guard to be around and be like, hey, I don't feel safe right now with this guy around. If he comes over to the house, you fucking shoo him away. Because you can't tell me that those streamer houses, because I think she's living at a streamer house, you can't tell me they don't have 24/7 security.
I'm sure, yeah.
Like
We've got multiple of them living in a house. They've for sure got security.
Yeah, you have to. So you just say, hey, if this guy shows up, don't let him in. Which, again, that's why I'm like, it's a big, like, he said, she said. And then he, like, comes up on a thing, was trying to say that she was, like, abusing her animals and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because fucking like he's like, oh, that shit took out Hassan. I'm just gonna say it about her, and it's like, here's the difference. Hassan's a dude. Emeru's a hot chick. Like it's not gonna like.
Not gonna stick.
That shit doesn't stick. Like there's sickos out there that be like torture me like one of your rabbits. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't work. But Hassan's like a guy like talking like some commie shit and then shocking his dog. They're like, fuck that guy.
I saw a clip of Bonnie, and she was talking about how if she was a dude, she'd have Riz. She's like, right, chat? Don't I have Riz? Like, you don't need Riz. You're you.
Yeah. You don't need Riz as an attractive woman. Riz. Yeah, it's a fucked up way of the world, but that's the way it is. If you're a beautiful more for women than men, but men too. Yeah, attractive dudes get a lot of shit that normal dudes don't. But like if you're, especially like for women, if you're like any modicum of like attractive, like if you want to do some like online thing like this, you could do it so easy. Like look at all the fucking girls on like TikTok and whatnot. They're just like, here's my outfit for today, 50,000 followers, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, it doesn't matter. That's gotta fuck with your head. It would fuck with my head so much. Like it's got its benefits and drawbacks.
It's gotta balloon your ego like a motherfucker.
Yeah. I don't need to balloon my ego anymore. It's already self-inflated.
No, it's not.
Kinda is. At least for work stuff, I feel like it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the rest of life,
I'll give you that.
Yeah, but work stuff. You gotta have it somewhere, man. Work stuff and drinking. I saw a thing the other day that like had a platter of drinks. It's like you gotta finish this in like 15 minutes without getting sick to like win a certain amount of money. What friend are you calling? I was like, I don't need a friend. It's like, that's light work. There's like nothing on that tray. I think it was like an espresso martini, like 2 shots, a beer, and then like maybe like a Long Island iced tea. I was like, I'll finish that in 15 minutes. It won't be pleasant afterwards, but I'll finish that in 15 minutes.
Yeah. You'll get out into the parking lot before anybody sees you get sick.
No, the sick would be way later in the night. I feel like I haven't had to do the old early 20s puke and rally in a long time.
Well,
I wasn't rallying.
You did not rally.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, but again, that was the end of the night. You know what I mean? That had been a couple hours at that point. Like if I did that in 15 minutes in the beginning, you know.
It was early for my night.
Well, yeah, early for your night, sure, but like that was a couple hours in. It was dark out.
It was like 11 o'clock. The rest of us were up till 4.
Nothing good happens after 1 a.m., right? Right? It's 1 a.m. or is it 2 a.m.?
I think it was 2.
Yeah, but either way, nothing good happens after 2 a.m. So, like, I didn't miss much. I only missed a couple hours of fun still. Fucking love that the privacy display is just, like, slowly, like...
Yeah, well.
Eventually, when it's fully separated on the middle of my foldable phone, I'll replace that.
Why?
Because I have a second one, so I can fucking just replace it.
Okay. But I was going to say, like, who cares if it's cracked in the middle?
It comes in a pack, man. I'll just eventually, like, replace it. But it's nice. I can tell.
But then you'll have to replace it again.
How worn it is.
Yeah.
You can tell by the way that it is. I know I'm going to have to replace
My privacy screen's not cracked at all.
And I just got the built-in one on the front of the case.
Ooh, fancy. That's a built-in privacy screen?
Yeah, that's like this.
Is it part of the case or part of the phone?
Part of the case.
Okay.
I wish the phone had a built-in privacy screen. That'd be sick. Maybe they'll add that in a new thing.
See the trifolds coming out?
It's fine. In a couple of years, when I'm ready to replace this phone, they'll have perfected that too.
Yep.
That's why they've moved on to the trifold. They're like,
they finally figured it out.
Yeah, with this, they were like, this, we've perfected it, and now they're like, okay, now we'll go on to the trifold. Because there are other, like, and I like the way that they're doing it. There's other, like, trifold phones out there that are kind of shit. They kind of, like, fold in like a Z. So, like, the screen is exposed on both sides all the time.
Oh.
The way that, like, that one is going to work, their trifold, is it's actually going to have, like, 4 screens. So it folds out, like, kind of like this, but, like, with another, like, it folds out like a G. So it still has, like, a solid screen on the front that's not exposing the bendable screen inside all the time.
Ah, okay.
The other ones have it so because it folds like a Z, the foldable screen itself is exposed on the edges at all times. This one, from what I saw, like with the leaks of it, it looks like it's going to have a dual hinge system.
Okay.
Which would be way better because you're going to protect the screen. I don't know. See if you can find the Samsung trifold.
Talking about that? Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's still Z, but
maybe I feel like some of them are like not legit.
Yeah, maybe. I guess we don't actually have any legitimate info on it yet, so I don't know. This is actually Samsung.
Yeah. Let's see what the Samsung one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Samsung site. Yeah.
But it's like the way that it folds it. Does it show it like fully collapsed?
Yeah. So this, I think this is going to be the front edge here, and that one bends around.
Maybe, but it looks like there's a hinge on it, right?
There's definitely like a circle hinge there. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I think the way that it folds down protects that edge all the time.
I don't know.
It's kind of hard to like. Is that the only image of it?
Yeah, it's the only image it shows there. Yep. So I don't know. We'll get more info soon. That's all it's got right now. And that's just the Fold Z. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
I don't want to speculate more.
Well, what's the guy with the minute-long YouTube video?
This one?
No, not that. Down. That's the concept that I had seen. Where it folds in on itself so that you have 2 hinges on the back.
Yeah. So it's three screens in the middle, but there's so if you have it fully open, there's a screen on the back, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
So it clamshells in, so it protects the foldable screen.
Gotcha.
And that's like
one of the hinges is double wide and folds over itself.
Yeah, so the speculation of why they made this one so thin is to accommodate that, because you wouldn't be able to have a trifold phone unless you were able to make it thin like this.
Yep.
So like add the trifold, just add another hinge over here, and then boom.
Yeah, they say they're gonna be super thin. So
Yeah.
but they can afford to be thinner because you're gonna have a lot more real estate to fit the components in. So you don't need to make it that thick.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be, and I guarantee you that one will have an even longer battery life because if they do it that way, where there's the screen here, another hinge, and then another,
You got a whole extra section.
Yeah, they can have a whole other like battery set over there, and probably even like more like storage too, for like pretty easy real estate. I would love that, dude.
I might even switch to a foldable.
Yeah, like a full that's like a full like iPad. You're getting a full fucking tablet then at that point.
Yep. I might be convinced to switch.
And that would even be like, you could fold it out and probably have like with a kickstand back, have like a keyboard down here.
You have a little laptop, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be sick. You gotta perfect it first, though.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
We'll see. We shall see, my friend. You've got your new augmented reality headset, which is sweet.
Yeah, it's fun. I'll have to have you poke around on it sometime.
My head might be too big for it.
Nah, it opens up a lot. You don't got to worry about that.
My bulbous dome.
It is a bulbous dome, but it'll fit. My fun coworker, because I currently have it locked to my irises.
Yeah.
So
it's like the fingerprint, but for your eyes.
Yeah, there's an actual like number password for it too, but. So like it comes up and it tells you to look at the dot and he's like, yeah, it's not working. I was like, hey, you got to put in the password. He couldn't figure out how. And I'm like, just point at the numbers. You'll see a little dot come up and then pinch and presses the number. And he couldn't figure out how to do it. I'm like, well, I can't help you then. I guess you don't get to fuck with it.
Yeah. If you can't unlock it, that's step one. If you can't unlock that, then you're
I can't see what you're seeing, so I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, does it work like you pinch it? You don't press?
You can if it's like spatially in the right spot, but obviously if it's not right in front of you, so you can't so it doesn't look like you can physically touch it. Then yeah, you can, there's two ways of doing it. You can either like point with your fingers and there's an icon like a dot that shows up where you're pointing, and you pinch to like select or tap or whatever would be like that.
Yeah,
like a mouse
that's
click.
That's your mouse click function.
Pinch, yeah. Or it's got eye tracking, so you can just look at the thing and keep your hand down here and pinch. That's pretty cool.
Pinch.
Give him the clamps.
Pinch. But yeah. So last but not least, after the trifold, I don't know how we got on that. Oh yeah, my phone screen's getting fucked. Not my phone screen, just the screen protector. We are now in day 28 of government shutdown, I think.
Woohoo!
And we're about to hit the next government shutdown milestone. Do you know what that is? Have you been seeing it on your feed?
Yes, but I forgot what it was.
Do you know what happens the first of the month?
Hang on. Food stamps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, those benefits are about to run out. And people are already talking about stealing.
I'm sure.
Not just stealing. Some people are like, listen, grocery store workers, it's not worth your life. And I was like, damn. You're threatening to fuck up a poor listen.
I mean, the people who actually are reliant on that, yeah, no shit, they're gonna steal. What the fuck else are they gonna do?
Some of them got a lot of fucking leftover money.
It's like the people who are actually reliant on it, not the people who are abusing it. Those are two different things. Because there are a shit ton of people who abuse that system, but some people really need it, and those people, yeah, fuck it, go steal.
No, they're gonna go to a soup kitchen. Because the people who are actually reliant on it and not abusing it are generally good people on hard times. They'll go to a soup kitchen, and there'll be plenty of places that'll advertise churches and probably stuff like that. They'll be like, "Hey, we have food for you while this is going on. Don't worry."
I hope so.
More than likely, that's usually what happens. Charity things, but it's so funny because even now there's a large subset population that believes that it's the Republicans keeping the government fucking closed.
Crazy.
And I was just like, there's been 12 votes now, and 100% of the time on the votes, 100% of the Republicans have voted to end the fucking filibuster and start the vote to reopen the government. And they're like, no.
Yeah, well, why won't they just acquiesce to the demands that they're making, and then it would be over? They're holding everybody hostage by not saying yes to the thing that was already agreed on before.
Well, the most recent thing that they're talking about now, because they want to negotiate it now and not in the end of November when they had talked about doing it, is now because all the other nonsense fell away. Now their new like line in the sand is, they want to negotiate the subsidies for the ACA, so for Obamacare.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the rub on that, because they're like, the healthcare is going to costs are going to go up for like millions of Americans. Some of them 300%. These subsidies that are in place now were special subsidies put in place during COVID. So when these run out, it will go back to the normal subsidies that the ACA outlined, and that's why they were like, it could expire, it's fine, and then in November we will argue this with the government fully open. Because they're like, well, we want every government expert on this topic to be able to come in and speak on it, but they can't because they're fucking furloughed right now. But it's about to be fuck around to find out time. And here's the thing.
Well, people are about to turn, so.
Well, as soon as the election's over, I'm almost 99% sure they're going to reopen the government. Doesn't matter which way it goes. Either the Republicans are going to win a bunch of fucking things or the Democrats are going to win a bunch of fucking things. But either way, they'll end it afterwards. And they'll be like, the Democrats fucking reopened the government like heroes. Like, you motherfuckers kept it closed.
They should hold off on any elections until the government's open.
Yeah. That would be some shit.
Nobody gets elected until the government's open. What about the people who are already in office? They still got to leave.
Yeah. Those positions will be vacant. Like, what? Yeah, you heard us. But fucking, I laugh because Fetterman was like one of the few Democrats that is voting every time to open the government. He's like, dude, these are our constituents. These are who we're here to fucking represent. And we're hurting them right now. Open the government back up. So he's going to run as a Democrat again still, but he's like, I side more with the Republicans than the Democrats. And they're talking about trying to primary him out. And I was like, good luck. I'm like, fucking, for people that don't know, John Fetterman is a blue dog Democrat. So like old school, like union style, like Democrat. So like a lot of old people, including well, I don't want to talk about them, but including like a lot of like older people that you wouldn't think vote Democrat because it's like the old like fucking union like Democrat people, like back like when it was just like Republicans weren't pro union, Democrats were pro union, and then they were more or less the same. Not anymore. Like this fucking divide is crazy. But yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm not siding with those crazy people anymore. I'm gonna lead. He's like, I'm gonna be Democrat, but sounds a lot more like he's gonna be more like an independent from now on. Of like, fucking, I'm not voting down those party lines when it doesn't make sense. I'm like, good on you.
Good, yeah.
But they're gonna try to primary him out in Pennsylvania with some like crazy person, and I'm like, that's not gonna work. I was like, Fetterman barely won as it was. Like, good luck replacing him with some, like, super far left person. Like, the state, like, fucking Pennsylvania, other than Philadelphia, is a fucking blue-collar state. Like, you're not gonna get blue-collar people to vote for some fucking, like, Mondavi-type person. Like, it's just not gonna happen. But,
oh well.
I don't know. I'm just laughing because people are losing their minds that the fucking food stamps are about to run out. And then some millionaire, billionaire, whatever, donated $130 million to the government to keep funding the military. Did you see that one?
No.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Look up who it was. It was some, like, people were like, was that Elon? I was like, no, it wasn't Elon. It was some other guy. But somebody donated $130 million to continue to fund the fucking, the military. It was like top stories down there. Go down.
Oh, it was down there?
Yeah. Mystery Trump supporter gives 130. I thought they figured out who
it was anonymous?
No way.
Unnamed. Unnamed. So mystery to us, probably not mystery to them. They probably asked to remain anonymous. giving $130 million Pentagon to help pay U.S. troops during government shutdowns.
Yeah, because they're refusing to they're refusing to pay the military, which is like crazy. Like the fucking people haven't learned that like that's like the one thing you have to fund.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, we're not gonna pay the military. We're like, okay, good luck. Let me know how that coup goes.
All we need is China sniffing around, like, oh, they're not paying they're not paying their military right now.
China. Let's talk about making like a trade deal with them right now too, but fuck them, I don't care. Raise that tariff to like 400% again. I'm here for it. Let's just fucking squeeze them out financially, and then they're done.
Oh yeah, and then there was the Canada tariffs.
Oh yeah. He just fucking cut all fucking trade deals with fucking like Canada, and the premier in Canada was like, this is just like one providence in Canada ran this, and fucking Trump's like, well, get your house in order.
No, so or at least what I saw was so they ran the ad, and then Trump was like, yo, stop this ad or we're done. And they said, okay, we're going to stop it after we air it during the World Series.
Get the fuck out.
They said we will stop it, but only after it airs during the World Series.
No way.
Yeah. Tariff ad World Series. I wish this was better. But yeah, at least what I was reading, yeah. So they would cancel it, but yeah, only 10% after Reagan ad airs during World Series. How crazy is that? He said, yeah, we'll do it, but only after it airs during one of the biggest sporting events on the planet.
Yeah, so
that's too late, motherfuckers. Damage is done.
Yeah, and like
canceling it after that don't matter.
Yeah, and don't poke the bear. Mm-hmm. And also, like, listen, you can like Reaganomics or hate Reaganomics, but I hate fucking Reagan's like open fucking global trade policy that he had, because he was like, yeah, fuck American workers. We're just gonna like open this shit up to everybody. Like, and fucking Reagan kind of paved the way to that whole like offshoring to China bullshit. Mm-hmm. So like, fuck him and his stance on tariffs, especially because I think that speech was made during his like later, I think his second term, right? Because Reagan was what, 82 to
I have no idea
to 90, but in his second term he definitely was having dementia. Or like, because I think Reagan eventually had Alzheimer's, right?
I don't know. Did he?
Yeah, he was on cognitive decline at that point.
Maybe. We gotta stop having fucking old ass presidents. Alzheimer's, yeah, 1994.
Yeah, 5 years after leaving office. Yep. So like, dude, he was
that was starting.
Prior, he was starting to show the signs, and they were like, no, he's fine. Just like Biden was fine. Don't worry about it. No, there's nothing to see here.
I love Reagan on Family Guy. He's just like punching the wall. Reagan smash.
Yeah, it's probably what he was like towards the end. But fucking, yeah, man, like, I don't know. We've talked about the tariff thing before. I disagree with like the general like stance on tariffs, where like people are like, they don't work. And I was like, except they have worked for like almost all of the countries like fucking history.
It sucks for short term.
Yes,
but like eventually,
it balances the playing field. Now where it doesn't work, and I agree on this, if you don't make the thing, there is no point in tariffing the thing. So like blanket tariffs for like all around is kind of like, I wish it was
for a product you do not have.
Yeah. I wish he would do it for specific products, but like I get it right now, it's a leverage to get better deals with like certain countries. But other than that, you're leveling the market playing field for your product, and that's good. That means you can make the thing in your country if you want
Mm-hmm.
to. You may not, but everywhere else in the world, if something's imported, it costs more than if you make it there.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that works. We've been getting cheap goods imported because people are trying to take our fucking money because we make so much fucking money. But everywhere else, if something is not made there, it costs more.
Mm-hmm.
Try to buy a fucking iPad in Europe. It is so much more money than here in the U.S.
Yep. Like my coworker talks about in Bangladesh, you know, like the imported goods cost like 20% extra from any homegrown goods.
Mm-hmm. That's how it works.
Yep. Because they cost the same to make at both places, but you got to upgrade the cost.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to make your money, so you upsell it.
Yeah. So like that's why inflation and tariff backlash is not the same thing. Tariffs are a temporary thing to stabilize markets, and then fucking inflation is a transitory thing that continues to increase. But yeah, I forgot about the whole Canada thing. That shit was so funny. I was like, "You fucking idiot!"
It's like, nope, we're fucking done.
Yeah.
But no, we're done.
Yeah, we're not talking to you anymore.
We're just gonna air it on the World Series, and then we're done, and then we'll cancel. No, we're done. Fucking ridiculous. I mean, and then you do have like, you know, the raging Trumpism of, you know, Trump claiming the exact opposite of what Reagan was trying to say in the shit. But okay.
There's a balance there for sure between the two, but like I don't agree in just like the whole like free and open. Yeah, the free and open trade on the global market would be cool if it actually was free and open, but there's governments all around the world that influence that shit, and it is not free and open, and it really takes advantage of the places where there's fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason the whole Indian scammer thing happens here in the U.S. and not so much in all these. You don't fucking see the Indian scammers calling up African countries for this shit. Like fucking like people target where the money's at. They hate us because they ain't us.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah, and we got it good here. Like I'm under no illusion of that.
Mm-hmm.
But like fucking like I don't know. I just like hate the shit where like it's like no, we gotta be upset because we're number one. Sorry, scoreboard. Like everybody has their ups and downs, and sorry, it's like fucking Game of Thrones. The wheel goes round and round and round. We're on top of the wheel right now.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck everybody else. We're making the rules. Like that, and that's what they hate right now. That Trump is like, yeah, we got all the cards. Fuck you. And they're like, nah, like, okay, 100% tariff. Shit. Like, so stupid. There's other countries that are playing ball and they're doing really well because they're like, oh yeah, no, you got it. We're gonna make deals now. It's like, cool. What do you got? What do you want? Well, we'll lower the tariff back down to how it was, and you guys invest money here in this country. Easy, win-win. Like that's how all the chip manufacturing's coming back over here. Like they're gonna make not all of it. They're making new chip plants here in the U.S. because that was like part of those deals. He was like, well, they're like, what do you need? I'm like, need you to make chips over here too. Okay, easy, not a problem. They're like, are you gonna help us do that? Yeah, we'll cut all the red tape. Okay, great.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Fucking Canada. Canada loves trying to push our buttons.
Uh-huh. We've made it too easy for them. It's like Daniel Tosh's bit.
Yeah.
America's the best fence in the world.
Yeah.
It's easy to play the nice happy-go-lucky guy when you've got America as a nice little fucking scarf hanging around you, just begging people to come at you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they're fucked up because again, the whole oil with them, they have dirty fucking oil. And we refine it. They don't have the facilities to refine their own oil. So that's why they sell it to us. They're like, well, we import so much oil to you. Like, whoa. Don't get it fucking twisted. You import it to us because you can't do anything with it. It's basically useless. We take it, we refine it, and then we sell it back to you. Like, what are you saying right now? Like, they're like, no, that's not true. It's like, okay. Because there's one thing America loves. It's fucking oil. And we've gotten good at making it. Like, they're like, no. We refine that shit into everything.
Is that one of the America perks in Civ? If not, it should be.
I think it's the Saudis, actually.
You get a bonus to oil.
They should get a bonus to oil. You get like a bonus to like expanding your territory or something. In Civ 5. I don't know what it is in like the later Civs, but it should be like a bonus. It should be like in a stage industrial bonus where like you just get better at refining oil. Because we've figured out every fucking way to do it. Frack it, refine that dirty oil, deep sea like oil wells, like wherever you can get that shit out of the ground, we'll find a way to do it and make it fucking usable. And people don't even understand. They're like, what do you mean it's dirty oil? Well, some oil's better than other oil. Like, I don't know what to fucking tell you. It's like impure fucking minerals and metals and shit where you just gotta, like, make it good. And we make it good, baby.
Yeah, we do.
Make it real good.
Make the best oil, the greatest oil.
It is. It is the best oil, the greatest oil. After fucking the Brits almost fucked us with whale oil.
I agree.
Yeah, we fucking did that shit. They were like, what are we gonna do when we kill all the whales? Like, found this shit in the ground. Lights on fire pretty good. Well, actually,
that black gold.
I don't think that does light on fire pretty well. Is oil in its natural state flammable?
No, I think it's actually.
I think it's like
it's the opposite of flammable, right?
Yeah, it's like diesel and fucking fuel oil aren't flammable.
Oil is flammable, but is often classified as combustible rather than flammable because it requires high heat to ignite. Combustible liquid like motor oil needs to reach its flash point to ignite, which for motor oil is around 440 Fahrenheit, 225 Celsius.
Yeah, it's
pretty hot.
Pretty hot.
I mean, it's not crazy hot, but it's pretty hot.
Because I know, like, my family had that fuel oil tank, like, fucking leak. And the guy was down there, like, they had to, like, dig it out because the fuel oil company fucked up. So they were, like, digging out the fucking tank and, like, trying to find, like, where the fuel oil went in, like, the ground and shit. And he said the guy was down there with a cigarette in the fucking, like, pit because fuel oil is not flammable like that. Like, like
that says it's got to get hot enough. Yep.
But not only that, the surface of it's got to get, like, hot. So it's not, like, gasoline's a problem because gasoline evaporates.
Yeah, so, it's not the liquid that ignites, it's the gas.
Yeah.
That's what we call it, gasoline.
Yeah. So that's why, or petrol for anybody in the UK if they listen.
It's gasoline.
Yeah, just remember over there in the EU, your liter of fuel costs the same as our gallon of fuel. Fuck you. They're like, oh, look how much it is per liter. That's why they come over there to the U.S. They think it's expensive. We're like, no, that's a gallon. Well, how much is that? Like fucking 4 liters?
Did you see the joke? So it's like a guy's going crazy and he's threatening to douse the Capitol building in gasoline and set it on fire if we don't get if he doesn't get like $1 million or whatever it is. So there's a guy, he's like coming up in like, it's DC traffic. So he's, it's just stop traffic. So he's going up and down the line and he's asking for donations and gets to the window and somebody says, so what are most people giving? And he goes, about a gallon.
Yes, yeah. 1 gallon, U.S. gallon is about 3.7 metric liters.
You didn't laugh at my joke.
I chuckled.
Because you expect that they're giving money to raid off the terrorists, but actually they're giving gasoline to fuel the fire. It's a funny joke. You didn't laugh. I'm going to need you to laugh at it right now.
Ha, 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 ha.
Thank you.
Ha, 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 ha.
I feel better now.
Okay. Glad I feel better. Fucking Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Fuck them motherfuckers. America light.
Well, they got great mountains, though.
Yeah, but they're like America light.
Mm-hmm.
They get a pass. They're better than Europe. For sure they're better than Europe. But they're not that much better.
Yeah. If I was going to leave the States for any reason, Canada would probably be the next best.
Mexico would be number 2. I feel like I'd have fun in Mexico. I have to learn Spanish, but
Yeah.
it'll be all right. Figure it out. They like us, kind of. Fucking the only other like English speaking country that I have to go to see if it's like a European shithole would be Australia. I feel like Australia's 50-50 as to whether they would be a more convenient country like America or not. I don't know. I haven't been there, but I can tell you that fucking Europe is the land of
Yeah.
inconvenience.
Yeah. Politically, they
I don't care about politically.
Yeah.
I'm saying like structurally, like fucking like Canada,
Closer. Yeah.
much like America, is a land of convenience. Shit's open till fucking 2-3 in the morning. You can get shit everywhere. Fucking Europe, good luck past fucking 11 o'clock.
My understanding is yeah, in that sense it's more like us, but yeah, they do have like the a lot of the decency laws and shit like that are kind of bullshit in Australia, but
Yeah, I know, because everybody fucking is like, their right is left of our far left. They're like, no, the right wing party's in charge. What does the right wing party want? Free health. The fuck? Oh, social programs. You sure you're talking about the right? Yeah. The fucking the fucking left right over there in these other countries is not the same as it is here. They're like, we don't want to be fiscally conservative with the government money. We don't want to be fiscally conservative with government money either. Cool. What do we want to spend it on? Like, that's what they're disagreeing on, what they want to spend it on. Never like, yeah, maybe we should cut some things. Nah, fuck that.
Take the citizens' money.
I'm still waiting for the tariffs to get rid of the fucking income tax. Can we make that a thing?
Yeah, it's never gonna happen.
I want my like 30% raise.
Never gonna happen. No tax on overtime though. What is that? Is that in already? When does that happen?
Search.
Because I worked like 75 hours last week, so. Wait. Retroactive. How the fuck does that work?
It's for this tax year, is basically what it's saying.
Okay. Gotcha.
But what does that mean?
So all overtime from 2025, when you submit it, will...
There's no tax on overtime deduction. Begins. That means the first claimant when you file your tax return in 20...
So we're going to get a big-ass fucking return in 2026 then.
Yeah, but how do you file that?
Or at least I will. You don't get overtime.
How does the no tax on overtime work? I'd fucking look on that part.
You can deduct up to $12.5K on qualified overtime compensation per year. A single filer who earns $8,000 in overtime can deduct the full $8,000 since it's under the 12.5 cap. Must have valid Social Security. Fine. Married filing separately taxpayers are not. Married filing separately taxpayers and okay, I'm not married. Deduction begins to phase out for those with modified gross income above 150. For every 1,000 over the deduction is okay. I don't know. Who qualifies? Most taxpayers who receive overtime wages under fair labor. Fine.
So they're probably not going to give you a separate form. You're probably going to have to use your payroll like pay stub because like I know
it's going to be confusing.
No, your pay stub should track regular versus overtime hours.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and then you just put in there how much overtime you work for the year.
Mm-hmm. It's going to have a slot for it or something, right?
Yeah, it'll probably be in TurboTax this year.
Because nothing. I've never filed for taxes before and had to put in overtime and regular hours separately. So
yeah, because they're all taxed the same. So it'll probably just go in TurboTax this. It'll just ask you, did you work overtime this year? And you go yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be like, how much? This much.
I'll be getting a fat return in 2026. Nice.
Yeah, it'll probably lower your taxable income, right? That's probably like how it's gonna. It'll just be like the fucking like not.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
I'll be mad.
Yeah, I did. I don't know if it was in that article that we were just looking at or not, but I had seen previously, or been told previously, that the no overtime tax. It's not like on everything that's overtime doesn't get taxed. It's just on the overtime premium. So if you make $20 an hour, your overtime, if time and a half is $30 an hour, it's just a 10. So you still get taxed on the 20. You just don't get taxed on the half of time and a half for the overtime.
Maybe?
That's what somebody had told me.
It doesn't sound right to me. Because I know your employer doesn't pay any extra tax for you for your overtime hours. So like normally your tax is matched by an employee tax as well. Like the employer pays a match on your taxes. And overtime for them is tax free.
Oh, didn't know that.
So I would assume that if they're doing like this, it would also mean that like your complete overtime is tax free. Because you don't hit your normal payroll deductions are only for 40 hours.
Yeah. But yeah, somebody had said so. Overtime rate is, yeah. Okay, this is actually the same how to calculate the overtime deduction. So a regular hour pay stays at $20 an hour. Overtime is $30 an hour, but only the extra $10 per hour, the above her base rate, counts towards the deduction. Yeah. So over 10 overtime hours, that's $100 in deductible overtime per week. If she works overtime every week of the year, her deductible overtime will be $5,200. 52 weeks times 100. So you can claim $5,200 as an above-the-line deduction on 2025 tax return, lowering adjusted gross income. Yep.
That's going to suck.
Yeah, it's going to be a pain in the dick to do.
I have a feeling TurboTax is going to be like, how much overtime did you get paid? And you're going to be like, this. And they're going to be like, what's your normal hourly rate? You're going to be like, this. And then it'll just do the math and figure it out for you, probably.
Yep. More than likely. I fucking hope so. If not, it's going to be a pain in the dick. But that's fine.
Taxes are always a pain in the dick.
Yeah.
But you know,
only in this country.
Yeah, I know. You know, it's not a pain in the dick.
Subscribing.
Yeah. Leaving a follow, commenting, liking, doing all the things that you guys do, hitting that notification bell.
Watching these videos on the way to your work.
Yeah. Sharing the show with everyone you know. And finding us on YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, and every once in a while, TikTok.
Yeah.
Well, man, we got to get on them shorts, dude.
Hey, you got to give me short material.
Salute my shorts.
You got to
eat my shorts.
Point me to stuff to clip, and I'll clip it, and it'll be funny, and I'll upload it. And I'll add little video bits like I've been doing. Man, and it'll be funny.
Man, you want me to give you clips?
Yeah, I want you to give me clips.
How many rounds?
What? All right. Well, while we're still on here, do you know the difference between a clip and a magazine?
No, what's the difference?
So a magazine is the typical what most people would call clips. It's the bit, it's the
thing that holds it.
Yeah, that holds all the bullets and stuff. It's completely surrounded. All the bullets are completely surrounded. It goes into the gun.
Yeah.
A clip, also known as a stripper clip, is stuff for like the M1 Garand would use them. And so like it doesn't so the Garand doesn't actually use a magazine. You take a stripper clip and it's just like a metal strip that just barely holds the bullets in it.
Yeah, and you push it in.
Yeah, and then the clip pops back out of the gun and the chamber closes. So that is the difference between a clip and a magazine. So most guns do not have clips; they have mags.
That's how you get the grand thumb.
Yep.
From people loading that and getting caught by the slider.
So there you go. Now you know. All right, thanks for listening, folks.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Adios.
Bye.